I tried. I tried to get a land. Just did not work out that way. All right, one more land. Beautiful. Beautiful. All right, just don't kill me. We have an Ulamog. YouTube. We have an Ulamog Helm of the Host Anointed Procession deck. Did it work? Yes. Did we get the combo off? Not really. Why? Because opponents always surrender. That's the sad part, but it did work in general. So basically what we're doing is we're locking down the opponent out of the game 100%. They can't do shit the whole game. It's great. So we have Ramp with Mind Stone, 2-mana artifact, comes into play, tap out a colorless. Later on in the game, you can pay 1, tap, sack it to draw a card. Then we also have Orazca Relic, which is 3 colorless, tap out a colorless, or you can tap, sacrifice it, gain 3 life, and draw a card, which is beautiful. Activate it only if you have the City's Blessing, which you only get City's Blessing when you have 10 or more permanents on the battlefield at some point in time during the game. So if you have Orazca Relic on or anything else that has the Ascend text on it, you'll then get City's Blessing and you'll have it for the rest of the game. The other ramp we have is Hedron's Archive, which is basically 2 Mind Stones. 4 mana instead of 2. Tap it, add 2 colorless instead of 1. Pay 2, tap and sack it to draw 2 cards instead of 1 tap sack to draw 1. It's very, very good. You can ramp into some crazy stuff later on in the game. It's just fantastic card all the way around. But the reason we're doing specifically this type of ramp is because we don't really need colors outside of things for like Shatter the Sky and Wrath of God, which we did kind of have some problems with. But what we're really trying to ramp into is Ulamog. It's the biggest thing we're trying to ramp into. So the other things we have is we have a lot of survivability and a lot of other lockdowns. So we're going to use Idyllic Tutor to look for all of our enchantments that we need. So Idyllic Tutor, it's a 3-mana, search your library for an enchantment card, reveal it, and put it in your hand, then shuffle your library. This is just really good, especially since we're running an 80-card deck. It's just good in general. For one of our enchantments, we have 9 lives. It's 3-mana hexproof. If a source would deal damage to you, prevent that damage, and put an incarnation counter on 9 lives. When there are 9 or more incarnation counters on it, exile it. When 9 lives leaves the battlefield, you lose the game. So that sucks. Solemnity, 3 mana. Players can't get counters. Creatures or counters can't be put on artifacts, creatures, enchantments, or lands. So this is a great combo. This basically prevents you from losing the game. And then we have Anointed Procession. It's 4-mana enchantment. If an effect would create 1 or more tokens under your control, it creates twice that many tokens instead, which is really cool. What we do is we're using Helm of the Host. Helm of the Host, 4-mana artifact. At the beginning of combat, on your turn, create a token that's a copy of equipped creature, except the token isn't legendary. If equipped creature is legendary, so you equip a creature that's legendary, the token is not legendary, and then that creature also has haste, which is great. Because if we have Anointed Procession, that means we make 2 tokens that are not legendary, and they both have haste. Now, we're going to use these with Ulamog. Ulamog, when you cast it, it's always great. 10 mana, 10/10 indestructible. When you cast it, exile 2 target permanents. Super. When we're attaching Helm of the Host and making tokens from it, we don't get to exile permanents. However, whenever Ulamog attacks, defending player exiles the top 20 cards of their library. So basically what we're doing is we're trying to make 2 or 3 Ulamogs, swing it on the same turn, deck them 100%, and then just say, your go. So even if they have creatures to block, doesn't matter. They're dead anyway. So it's really funny. We were able to get the Helm of the Host and Ulamog combo off, but getting Anointed Procession with Helm of the Host and Ulamog, they 100% surrender before you can even get all of that off. So it's kind of sad. There's definitely things we could change to make this deck work better and be a lot less meme intensive, because it's obviously more of a win more type of thing, but it was just, we wanted to get it. We wanted to get it at least once. So unfortunately, we never got three of the Ulamogs on the battlefield. That sucked. We got 2, but never 3. That's what we really, really wanted to try to do. So we may change it. There may be some ways to do a little bit better. Probably take out the processions, clean up a couple things, optimize it a bit. But it was fun. So for our board clears, we have 4 Shatter the Skies, 4 Wrath of Gods, and 2 Cleansing Novas, just to blow up the board. It's really all it is. Then for more lockdown, we have God-Pharaoh statue, 6 mana. I actually really love this artifact. 6 mana artifact. Spells your opponents cast cost 2 more to cast. That alone is amazing, especially if you ramp up into it and you get this down on like turn 5. This is absolutely obscene. Like, I think you can get it down turn 4, if I'm not mistaken. So turn 2, Mind Stone, turn 3, Archive. Yeah, so turn 4, you can get down a God-Pharaoh statue. That's ridiculous. That sucks for the opponent. It puts them back so much. This is surprisingly really good against aggro, really good against anything that's casting a lot of little things, because anytime they cast like a 1 mana spell, they end up having to pay 3 mana instead of just 1. However, when you're playing against somebody that's playing big things, instead of casting something, if they cast something that's 10 mana, they only have to pay 12. So it's not really that big, and they're only going to be casting 1 big spell a turn. So paying an extra 2 for 1 big spell isn't as bad as paying 2 for 1 baby spell and then another 2 extra for another baby spell, because usually when you're going up against like, you know, a White Weenies deck or a Burn deck or a Goblins deck, they're going to be pumping down like 2 or 3 creatures, or an Elf Ball deck, they're just going to be constantly churning out creatures. You can't do that with God-Pharaoh statue out, because it just burns through your whole mana. There's just nothing you can do about it. So it's great. We also have the Immortal Sun to block out all Planeswalker abilities. That's why we're not running any Karn's main deck. Immortal Sun, amazing card. 6 mana artifact. Players can activate loyalty abilities of Planeswalkers. Great. Beginning of your drop step, draw an extra card. Amazing. Spells you cast cost 1 less to cast. Also great. And then creatures you control get +1/+1. So our Ulamog is an 11/11 at this point. Not that it matters, but it's still hilarious. Then we're also using Overwhelming Splendor. We did have 2 of these in the deck at one point in time, but since we ended up getting in 3 Idyllic Tutors, it seemed unnecessary to have 2 or 3 of them in there, so we went down to 1. Although if it gets countered, we may have to go up to 2. I'm not sure exactly. We'd have to do more testing with it. But it is a very, very good card. It's 8 mana, so it is really expensive. But enchant target player. Enchanted creatures enchanted player controls lose all abilities and have a base power and toughness of 1/1. Enchanted player can't activate abilities that aren't mana abilities or loyalty abilities. Period. So this works for artifacts, enchantments, creatures, lands, anything. It's amazing. It's a great card. I really, really, really like it. So it's a combination of this. They can't activate anything unless it's a mana ability. They can't activate Planeswalker abilities, and everything costs 2 more. And with the Solemnity 9 lives, if they're doing 1 damage to you, they can't kill you. It's just, they lose. And then, of course, with Ulamog, you're exiling 2 cards when you cast him, and then when you swing in, you're exiling 20 cards from your library. So this deck is like demoralizing deck. It's very difficult to deal with. But like I said, it didn't work out. I mean, it worked out because it did work, but I just wish we could have got the combo off more. So, I mean, if we took out Anointed Procession and possibly, you know, Helm of the Host or 2 and put in some other things, like there's definitely some stuff we could do to optimize it and make it even more consistent and make it less meme, but still meme. at the same time. I don't know. Overall, I mean, it was a good deck. It was definitely pretty good. We just have some regular lands in here, a couple Field of Ruins, Radiant Fountains for life gain, the Void lands to scry, Lasso, Arch of Orazca for draw, and then of course Castle of Ardenvale. This gets extra counters or extra tokens from the Anointed Procession as well. And of course Heliod's Intervention. This is just to mass destroy artifacts and enchantments or gain a bunch of life. One of the two, whatever we end up needing to do. That's the deck. It was fun. It was fun to mess around with. This one, I don't know if I would recommend doing it unless you really plan on tweaking it quite a bit. I think you could probably change about 5 or 6 cards in here and make it a very good deck. So if you do end up doing that, give me your deck list. I'm really interested to see, because I think this is a hard lockout deck. This is a very, very hard lockout deck with Overwhelming Splendor, Immortal Sun, and God-Pharaoh statue. I just think it's very, very, very... that in and of itself is very oppressive. So I don't know what else we could do with it, but that's definitely very, very good. But yeah, again, if you end up messing around with it, I really want that deck list. So leave it in the comment section below. If you want the current deck list, it is in the description below. So you can always get that. And if you haven't already, hit that like button. Just kind of like touch it. Just like touch it a little bit. Just like that. And then subscribe, hit that bell notification. YouTube videos 7 days a week, and I stream 6 days a week. You can check the stream schedule in the description below. I stream at twitch.tv/StriderStone. And so hopefully I'll see you there. Enjoy the games. Power Stone was a sweet fucking game. I don't know if I ever played Power Stone. Was that back in your teenage years, like in the 1800s? This measure? Thought you were an arcade guy. I am. I never really played any of the classic games. I was not a classic game player. I don't know if I'd call it classic. When did it come out? I don't know. I'd have to see it, I guess. So they can cheat out Ulamog right now. Or Planeswalker.
The immortal Nicole Bolas will be your end.
Yeah.
My intellect is without limit.
It's a pretty sweet Bolas. It'd be a shame if you couldn't use it for anything. It would be a shame. That's pretty cool. Be a shame if you couldn't use your creatures for anything either, huh? It's a pretty cool Mutate you got going on there, opponent. Yeah. This is kind of fucked up. Do you think opponent's mad? They can still use their things for mana, though. Don't forget about that. That's pretty good. Well, he has a shit ton of mana, so it could have been an Ulamog. You know? Could have still been an Ulamog. Two, three, four, five, six, seven, 8. Okay, yeah, so I have to get a land. Have to get a land. It would be unfortunate if we found a way to remove our permanents. It's true. But if we get a... If we get a super cool Helm of the Host, we can win. We're getting debated. Oh, they have Heliod's intervention? They have Heliod's. Chat, they got Heliod's. Oh, no, they don't. They were just looking at all of our stuff. They were probably upset. We're probably upset. They said good game. I doubt they were going to rope us. That was even without Power Stone, though? Yeah. Yeah. Couldn't cast Casualties. Yeah, because it cost 8. And they only had 3. They had 7. For mono white, use Protection of the Heckma? Heckma? What is that? What is this? Stick got every Plains artwork? No, not all of them. It's like a fucking crazy. There's only 19 white sources. The source an opponent controls would deal damage to prevent one of that damage. Is that like an actual card? Is that an arena? That's not an arena. It is? How much does this cost? 5 mana? It's fucking expensive though. You're dead at that point. Their 1/1s can't hurt you. That's true. That's really funny. I didn't even think about that. Yeah. Oh. Tis a real Magic card. I don't know how many unique lands they are. And plus a lot of the Plains artwork sucks ass. And not even good ass, like fat clown asshole ass. I don't think 1/1 damage prevents opponent just fun. It kinda does. It's kind of it's a combo that makes them surrender, right? I can't imagine they'd be too happy if that happened, right? Just got Dawn of Hope with Sun, make 2/2s to fight their 1/1s. It would harden the lock. Yeah, that's true. We have these jumpstart ones. We have these ones. We have these ones. Are these all even? No, this is pure to Dura. We have Dura. With this is Adam Paquette. This is John Avon. Doing it. Hello. I haven't decided if I actually want to draw with these yet or not. Oh, They're going for a life gain thing? My favorite is the Borderlands. Yeah, these are pretty sweet. I don't really like a lot of the Plains arts. Like, this isn't bad, but it's like, eh. Ah, opponents trying to grind out free wins by being really slow. That's what's going on. I see what's happening. I see what's happening. I mean, we're pretty close to casting that. We're pretty close to casting that. Pretty close, Kappa. Hey, we get Immortal Sun down in like one more turn? Question mark? Best lands are the ones that fit the deck. Ah, in the same boat of getting roped after dropping Apex of Death. I mean, there's a lot of these cards that you probably don't want to see. I can only imagine they get rid of Immortal Sun, right? That's the only thing that makes sense. Plains should be rebranded Desert and remade more powerful. Ooh, they got rid of the Overwhelming Splendor. Okay, that's interesting. So what are they running then? Enchantments? See if we get a ramp spell out of this. Oh, get a land. Alright, we didn't get a ramp spell. I was hoping for ramp, but you know, whatever. Get to Immortal Sun next turn. Yeah, I love it when the opponents say good game, like 5 turns too early, and then they end up losing. Like, what up, Siegebreaker? How you doing? And Petro. Did I say what's up to Petro and Oof Deca? Holy shit, I missed a bunch of people. How's everyone doing tonight? Sure, everyone has this happen. You get like 40 life, you got 1 life, and they say good game, and 10 minutes later they concede. Yep. I've had that before. Got it. The guy GG me after getting Solemnity 9 lives lock on me. Didn't anticipate me decking him. Lol. They're holding up negate? Probably. Only thing we can do. I made someone salty getting roped 4 times. My day's so much better, BioBreak. God damn. Got it. The Wrath or the Helm? I imagine the Helm. The Wrath. What up, Oreo? Is it actually Oreo? I'm just now reading it. Thoughtsee's much better. Maybe they have both. Who knows? Who knows? It would be a shame if I pulled another one, right? Card draw, I suppose. They never saw Ixalan's binding coming, chat. I don't even know the proper way of saying it. It's just something backwards. Oh, that's right, your hero. That's right. Forgetting that. Keep forgetting it. They never expected to see the Ixalan's binding. Helm Pog with Scry. No, we're gonna helm that Yorion and start smacking him in the face. Just kidding. Alright, we got Skamazed. Yeah, they got like maximum value from that. That hurts. I feel like I need to Field of Ruin this. Just in case they use it. Two, three, four, five, six, 7, 8, 9. I mean, they get Ulamog next turn. Let's see if we can get another mana rock. Did not. At least they didn't kill Planeswalker, Kappa. Yeah. Wasn't full value, but it's as full as they could have gotten against our deck. And as full as you get from most decks. Yeah, it was a lot. Okay. 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. I mean, yeah, we're still a couple turns away from even getting. I mean, we have to get our Ulamog first. Damn it. Need that Immortal Sun back. Need that Immortal Sun back. Was really enjoying that drawing 2 cards a turn thing. Oh, that's right. I forgot. This was the slow opponent. All right, we're getting a tiny bit flooded. Just a tiny bit. So if we could just stop getting flooded, that would be really cool. Yeah. That would actually be super cool. All right, so they play their Uro to overextend. Hopefully they don't Ugin. Or Ulamog, sorry. Hopefully they don't Ulamog. That would suck. Or they duress again. Yeah, that would suck. What up, Brad? How you doing? The goat boat. And Pomp. Jesus. Keep missing people. Alright. Have City's Blessing. It's pretty good. Get the archive out. Now we can cast Ulamog. But we're gonna do this first. Because now they'll cast, oh. Now they'll cancel. Cancel culture is real. It's real, chat. Fucking cancel culture. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Please do not have another Casualties of War. Please do not have another Casualties of War. Alright, this almost kills me. If they don't, if somehow we don't die and this Ulamog resolves at the same time, we have Helm of the Host and we deck them the next turn if we attack. We're gonna gain 2 life. As long as they can't. All right, yeah, we're grasping for straws here. We just hope they can't do shit. That's basically what we're doing. It's basically what we're doing. Is it neutralize and sinister sabotage? Uncommon? I don't know. I could have actually archived. I didn't notice that. I didn't think I had enough for that. But if they, yeah, I mean, there's so many things they could have. If they have another shark, we're dead. I think. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, we're not dead. Not quite. Not quite. Got it. Overtly arcane. Dude, thank you. Thank you so much. Wow. Tier 1 sub. Sub number 1. Month number 1. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Official citizen of Sodium City. All of the money that's currently getting, well, basically all the money right now that is going to the stream either goes to my video editor for my YouTube channel, which if you haven't already, you can always check out the YouTube channel. And then I'm also getting a sign that goes up there that I just bought that's super fucking expensive. On the board. They got noodly boys. Question is, can they kill the Ulamog? Cool. Well, they deck. They're decking. Taking out Arcane. All right, have a good night. I appreciate it. Remember when the opponent was being a bitch? Remember when opponent was being a bitch? Remember when opponent was being that bitch? Yes! I mean, technically, we could take out the Immortal Sun, take out the Overwhelming Splendor, take out one Ulamog, take out the Ixalan's Bindings, take out the Gideon's Interventions.
Okay.
Let's see where that leaves us. The thing is like, we can either... tokens with legendary max 1. With Helm of the Host, it sorry. With Helm of the Host, it creates a token that is not legendary if it is a legendary creature. So you're creating multiple tokens. All right, this isn't good. I kept a hand with no board wipes. Probably not a good idea. So we can archive into a tome. And then the next turn, God-Pharaoh statue, which may be our only option. We're fine, everything is fine. There's no way we're dead. Now we just have to get another white source. Well, we need a white source. We need a white source. It doesn't matter. We can't cast it, so we don't have another white source. We have 4 Shatters and 4 Wraths.
Let's get moving.
So, no, but yes. Yeah, your cure does nothing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, 2 more permanents, and we get the City's Blessing, and Orazca Relic is online, so that's God-Pharaoh statue, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then a Procession, which is 3. Okay, so we can get our thingamajig. That Immortal Sun, though, bricks so many planes. I know, that's why we're not running any Planeswalkers. Oh. Oh, we need a fucking land, chat, immediately. We need a white source. Mortal Sun, white source! Ooh. Hey, girl. Ooh, you know what's sexy? This hand. Not this hand. Well, this hand's sexy too, but the deck hand. Snap keep. This is why I keep coming back. Because I'm all sorts of stupid. What? Stop it. What is this? All right. Yeah, play something so I can bind it. All right. Yeah, I'll keep ramping. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You think they have protection? Think they're holding up protection, chat? Huh. Who'd have thunk it? They have protection. We have a couple Ulamogs. Yeah, exactly, we can blink it. Well, it's not really gonna help now. This is an odd feather deck. I don't really see feather decks running green. Also, I don't see feather with this, usually. Primal Might, definitely possible. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, we got one. Got one. 2, 5, 6, 7, 8. If we top deck a land, we can Helm of the Host, equip it. Why didn't he grab the double strike? Because I could have blocked it, I guess. We would have traded, but I guess he didn't want to trade. Makes sense. Boop. Esports. MLG 2008. Yeah, plays it for Rabid Bite. Yeah, he also can't get 2 CMC cards. Because it was only a 1/1. Dude. Ow. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, hopefully can't kill me. Kill me. Oh, that's like exactly the land we wanted. Exactly the land we wanted. What up, Hen Hen? How you doing? The exact land we wanted. Gains us life. Oh, we getting rope chat. Oh shit. Alright, we changing the wigs. Changing the wigs. Wait. Oh shit. Hell yes. Hell yes. Dude, we haven't been roped all day. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. We haven't been roped all day. Hell yeah. Woo. Hello, everybody. My name is Strider Stone. I am the mayor of Sodium City. I am currently getting roped. AMA.
Salt is a way of life.
Obviously, the environment down here is all salt. The ceiling's salt,
obviously.
The floor is salt, the walls are salt, and to an extent, the air is salt. And you breathe that in, and you constantly taste the salt.
You can taste it. The air is basically salt. How can you deal with your extremely high blood pressure? I don't know. It's a different kind of blood pressure. There's 2 different kinds. This is the good one. Is it all salt? It always has been. What up, Mervin? How's your day? Did I make your day worse, opponent? I really hope I did. I hope you go on Reddit or Twitter or whatever and then complain about anything and everything. I really do. I hope you do. Take a screenshot of this game. Take a screenshot. Just fucking blow it out there. I love this. This is what we live for. Ree! What are the odds that he broke his keyboard and mouse? Probably low. Breaking both is not normal. Breaking just the keyboard is usually more frequent. Yeah, see, this is more of a torture you deck than a 9 lives procession deck. Maybe. Maybe we'll see. Two, 3, 4, 5. You're running Nissa, right? So do I just say Forest? Or do I just say Nissa? Sorry, not Forest. Looks like Elf Ball? Yeah. Well, yeah, it definitely looks like Elf Ball. What's a good elf? They haven't dropped anything super crazy yet. Obviously gonna Wrath here. It's good that I got a Wrath instead of a Shatter, because I like that they didn't have to. Steel Leaf is probably their biggest threat. Maybe. So this kind of puts a cock block on them. The God-Pharaoh statue. It's quite the cock block. So all their shit is super cheap. 20 turn clock. We're on a smaller clock, technically. Technically. And the nutsack begins to twist.
Grab his dick and twist it!
Ow. Take it. Let's try to get... I mean, we didn't really want that. But we'll take it because we can Yorion that shit. So Steel Leaf Champion. Archive is nice. Archive is pretty nice. Okay. So we're going to 1, 2, 3, play the archive. Gonna tap this for 2, do that. Gonna draw a card from this. And then we're not gonna be able to do that because we didn't count our manas right. You know, but don't worry about it, okay, chat? We'll be fine.
Okay.
We'll be fine. Prison decks are fucking hell to play against if they draw right. Yeah. That is true. We have things. Take 1 Demouge. We'll take 3 Demouge. That's what we wanted. Do we have enough to equip Helm? We do not. But it is a surrender. Oh, so mean. All right, we turned it up from a 20-turn clock, right? Minus Shatter plus Cleansing Nova. Yeah, I wouldn't mind adding 2 of them, maybe. Any of our ramp opponent would have been cucked turn 4-5. Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, opponent would have been super fucked. Yeah, I would rather have Heliod's intervention. What do I name from this? I name Oven? Oh no, what's the exquisite blood? Right? Yeah. I think it's exquisite blood. Wait, yeah. So we can't cast it, which is good. Yeah, you can't cast it. Cannot cast it. It ends intervention. Just card and opponents cannot cast spells. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8. Come on, 1 more mana. But it's also not damage. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. Veto is whenever you gain life, target opponent loses that much life. Veto isn't doing that damage. So calling veto does literally nothing. Which is why I got Overwhelming Splendor. 1 more mana sounds familiar, I know. We'll get it this time. We trust the deck. We do. We do. See? Believe in the deck, and the deck will believe in you. Yeah, see, I 5-headed this from, like, 28 miles away. 5-headed this yesterday. Still taking 3 damage. Dead in 1 more turn. I tried. I tried to get a land. Just did not work out that way. All right, 1 more land. Beautiful. Beautiful. All right, just don't kill me. We have an Ulamog. It was a big easy. Big easy. Procession is a win more. I know, but that's the point. The whole thing, like, at this point, if you cast Ulamog and they don't surrender, They have an answer for it. That's kind of the problem. That's the problem that we're having right now. It's like the entire deck is a win more in and of itself. Okay. Cultivate. Yeah, I mean, maybe it's just not a good deck idea. All right, we have 0 hand, and we're possibly dead. I've like never seen this used ever. It's pretty good. Yeah, it seems pretty good. It's card draw if it gets through. It's kind of cool. Now we just have to hope we get a board wipe somewhere. God damn. Alright, need a board wipe. Got a board wipe. This is like a big fucking green deck. Another one. All right. Let's see what we get here. Ulamog would be beautiful. Not an Ulamog. Okay. What up, Malix? How you doing? Harbinger is in Coco decks? I have never seen it. Okay, so they had 2 of everything that they already put down. Jesus Christ. None of that is helping me. All right, that helps. Any of these have reach? That has reach. Cool. All right, we're doing things. That's still a problem. Just need our Gigantus fucking Rex. Alright. Like how that's just like an infinity trigger. God damn it. That's insane. Alright. Oh my god. Alright, well this helps. Okay, Ulamog is pretty sweet. Yeah. Yo, what up, YouTube? Yeah, we going here, Strider. Come on. You didn't really think that I was that type of person, did you? Thank you everyone so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. If you were even a little bit entertained by this video, please make sure to let me know down below. And if you have anything that you would like to see next, go ahead and leave that there too. And make sure to check out my live stream 5 days a week, every day except Sunday and Thursday. Stream times down below.